Hello and welcome back to Will's World Reviews and More. Today we'll be doing my predictions for WWE Night of Champions 2015, which is coming up this Sunday. After Raw and the SmackDown tapings of this week, we look like we've got a pretty full card, so I thought I would just give my predictions and of the matches that are available. Whether they add any more or not, we'll have to wait and see. But I think this is pretty much going to be the lineup. So we'll start from the bottom as usual. And on the kickoff show, we've got Stardust and the Ascension, Cosmic Wasteland versus Neville and the Lucha Dragons. And this kind of ties in with the Neville and Stardust feud, from SummerSlam with Stephen Amell. Bad News Barrett's obviously on a bit of a hiatus at the moment. And this also gives time to Ascension and Lucha Dragons, who perhaps have been shoehorned out of the tag team scene now with the return of the Dudleys. But this one I see going to Stardust and the Ascension. I think they haven't had too many victories between them or as a group, so I think they'll be looking, but WWE will be looking to book them as a bit of a dominant group. But I expect some high flying moves from Neville and Lucha Dragons, obviously. But I think it'll go to Stardust and the Ascension. Then we've got Dolph Ziggler versus Rusev. Not too interested in this match. Not particularly interested in this storyline. Obviously, Lana's out injured, so you've got Summer Rae at ringside. Maybe there's a swerve coming there with the whole thing they've been teasing with Summer Rae and Dolph having a relationship. So I fancy Ziggler to pick up the win, but I think it really should be going to Rusev. Then we got the match I'm looking forward to. Is Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose and a mystery partner versus the Wyatts. So that's Luke Harper, Bray Wyatt, and Braun Strowman. Rumours as to who the partner is going to be. Baron Corbin was rumoured, which seems to be the most likely. We've also had the outlandish rumours of The Rock maybe coming in. Some people saying Kane, but I don't know how that would tie in. It wouldn't make any sense, seeing as he was injured by Brock Lesnar and he's nowhere to be seen in this feud. People probably still hope that maybe Seth Rollins would join and do the proper Shield reunion, but I think it's too soon for that. And then you had Randy Orton and Jey Uso, was it? Jey or Jimmy, I can't remember which one, who we know were injured by the Wyatts. So we'll see who that partner is going to be, but I expect it to be a good match nonetheless. And I'm going to go with Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. I think they haven't had too many victories, obviously, and I think it'll be Reigns' moment to overcome the giant in Strowman. So that's how that'll go. Then you've got tag team titles match, so it's the first of the titles of Night of Champions. You've got New Day versus the Dudley Boys. I'm glad to see the Dudley Boys back when they made their appearance after SummerSlam. Really, really pleased that they've come back into the fold. I think they really will beef up the division. You've got the New Day and obviously Primetime Players are the three main tag teams at the moment. Whether they put Reigns and Ambrose in there at some point, I'm not sure. But with the New Day just winning the titles back, I think they'll keep it on a bit. But I wouldn't be too surprised if the Dudleys get a title reign at some point before the end of the year. Then you've got a Divas title, so you've got Nikki Bella versus Charlotte. Obviously, this past week on Raw, we had the whole controversy of Twin Magic and Nikki Bella finally breaking the record of AJ Lee, which everyone knew was going to happen because of AJ Lee leaving the company, etc. But I wouldn't be surprised on this match because obviously Nikki Bella can lose by any circumstances, that we see Charlotte take home the gold and we really kind of begin to see this Divas Revolution as a singles capacity, and you can have lots of different feuds. Then I expect the Bellas to kind of take a break, maybe focus on Total Divas and perhaps not be kind of really in the ring. And then you've got lots of opportunities, for Charlotte versus Sasha Banks, Charlotte versus Paige, Charlotte versus Becky Lynch, Charlotte versus Naomi. There's lots of different avenues they can go down. And obviously down next to you, they've got Bayley and Eva Marie, Blue Pants. Lots of different, and even Emma, I suppose, they can call up in future. So I expect Charlotte to come away with the title, and looking forward to that. So that'll be good. And we got the Intercontinental title, so that's Ryback versus Kevin Owens. Me personally, I'm not a massive Ryback fan, but I was pleased that they put the strap on him out of all the other contenders. But considering this match, I would really like the title to go to Kevin Owens because it would bring back that kind of old adage and prestige of the Intercontinental title going to somebody who the company view as a hard worker, great in-ring style, a good technician, and also someone who they view, maybe able to hold the big prize of the WWE Championship later on. So I'm pulling for Kevin Owens, but I can't see WWE taking the title off Ryback, so I think he'd probably win. Then we've got the first of two Seth Rollins matches. So it's Seth Rollins versus John Cena for the United States Championship. I think everyone knows how this is going to go. I think it's clear that Cena's going to win the US title off Rollins. Not expecting too much in this wave match. I think it'd be a good match. They have had good matches. I expect it to still be a good match, but I'm not expecting too many surprises. I think it'll be a trade-off between the two. Rollins may go for a risky move, and Cena will catch him, and it'll be an AA, and he'll lose that title. So that's how that's going to go. And then the final match, obviously the main event, you've got Sting versus Rollins for the WWE Championship. And I think this is going to be a good showing from Sting again. I think the reason they gave him a win on Raw this past week was because they knew he was probably not going to win this weekend, and they obviously didn't want Sting to be 2-0 in his WWE career. So at least if he loses this one, it's 2-1. So I don't see Sting picking up the championship as much as it would be nice. I just don't see it happening. Maybe it'll happen at some point down the line. He'll get the championship for a bit, and I think if that happens, that will probably be when Sheamus cashes in on Sting. I can't see Sheamus cashing in tonight on Sunday night. I think it'll be a clean win for Rollins. Sheamus might make an appearance afterwards and try to cash in or something like that, but I don't think it'll be a successful one. And I think Sting will just be unlucky this time, and be interesting to see what the dynamic is as they go further into the year. Obviously, we've got Hell in a Cell coming up. There'll be some good matches. I'd like to see Sting in a Hell in a Cell match. Depends on the contract and everything, so we'll see how that goes. But all in all, it looks like a decent card. I'm quite looking forward to it. Like I said, the only match that really doesn't kind of float about is the Ziggler-Rusev and perhaps the kickoff show. But I'm looking forward to seeing the Ascension get a bit of time. But the rest of the card looks interesting, and I'm excited, and it should be a good pay-per-view. So yeah, that's my predictions. We'll see how many come right. I'm not sure how my record is doing, but I'll be back on Monday with the actual review of the pay-per-view, and we'll check up then. Until then, thanks a lot, guys, and I'll see you later. Peace.